Hey, I'm Live Wire Charlie.
And I'm Danger Ross.
And we are Live Danger.
All right. Now, you guys were at the free-for-all recently.
We were.
And you are now part of Chosen Pro Wrestling. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I will see you there, of course, but how was it like to participate in the free-for-all?
Oh, it was great. We got a shot at those tag team titles, and we're going to be back. We're young. We're 23 years old, and we're hungry for those titles. So
we got a whole lot of this, and we're using it to our advantage. We're hungry, we want it all, and we're willing to do whatever it takes to get to the top, baby.
Now's not the time. Now's not the time. Go back to your mom's uterus!
I don't know what's going on, but Amity's having a breakdown.
I'm sorry, Papa Dink, right now.
It's okay. I'm going to leave.
Okay.
Oh, Tiffany sends her regards. All right, so Tiffany Avatar just lost the Goddesses of War championship, and I heard she went to, Lucky Leo's, to sulk in the candy stuff. So let's go see how she's doing. What the hell? Tiffany, are you all right, Tiffany?
Is that my buddy?
What happened? You lost the title.
She poisoned my lollipop, smashed me over the head with it. I don't have my title anymore, buddy. I can't go home. I can't go to Candyland. I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna lay here, okay?
Oh, okay. All right, Tiff. All right. Man, that Amity, she's really tough. Wait, what? What the hell?
I just want to say that it was super rude of you to walk away from me earlier.
Talking to the New York State champion, you're going to have to pay up.
Do you take Kale?
Dude, goodbye.
Whip wreck, Cation, doesn't matter.
We'll see what happens, but it looks like we have a special guest.
Get my earplugs on.
No.
You was looking for Tina, and then you talk about Pete
Dominic tonight, all right? The Dirty Deeds, they got nothing.
We're now the new Starlet champion. What's going on?
Hi, I am
Fearless Princess, so why not team up?
All right, now just announced by Mr. Joel Maximo for February.
Finisher is called the Shadow Band, and I was like, that's kind of.
Hold on. Let me speak. Okay?
But today I got a very special guest. I got the great.
Welcome to Beyond the Barricade. I'm your host, Papa Dank. And I don't know about you guys, but somehow we got to convince Amity LeVay to take her medication. Somebody's got to figure that out so we can make sure she's docile at least a little bit. All right, let me bring to you the one, the only, my pal, my buddy, Billy Fetzke, owner of Titan Championship Wrestling. How are you, sir?
All right, how are you? Looks like you you did a little remodeling in here.
I did. I'm in the Papa Dank Funko world today. That is the original Beyond the Barricade banner that I started many, many years ago, signed by Chris Statlander, Max Caster, Masha Slamage, all when they're out in the indies and we're on the vlogs and stuff. But the Funkos, man, I just added this to my collection. It is Freddie Funko dressed up as Roddy Piper.
Nice.
Limited to 500 pieces. I'm sure this will go up in price in the near future. How are you tonight, sir?
I'm doing well. I got a little good nap in before. I knew I would have been like halfway sleeping on the podcast tonight. The little guy's feeling under the weather.
Oh,
he's
What's
feeling
wrong?
a little under the weather. So, nah,
Cold?
yeah, it seems like it. So,
Gotcha. Look at that. Eric says the
sitting home
GOAT,
doing
Billy.
my due diligence. Hey, Eric, how are you, brother? Long time no speak since yesterday.
Since yesterday. I know. It feels like I've only spoken to you since yesterday, too.
Yesterday.
Now, I heard there's some restructuring that has happened in Titan Championship Wrestling. You want to let everybody know what's going on?
Yeah, we've been prepping since June. We have we've been letting everybody know as far as the roster, the team, and everything else that there's going to be restructuring, and it'll be implemented on September 1st. September 1st. Especially going into our fall and winter season. We needed to get through the summertime, and we needed to get through our marketing shows, and we took this time to really put people in place that needed to be in place and doing a great job. Progress has been happening. The ball has been rolling, and the way things are being structured, we've got more of a team coming on. We have when it comes down to Titan Championship Wrestling, we have our operations part, we have our production part, we have our marketing part, we have our creative part, we're newly formed media part. So there's more that's going to be happening, which will give better marketing and more content. This also helps and includes our friends with Beyond the Barricade, Respect the Craft, or Around the Ropes, and any other podcast that wants to, be with Titan and promote Titan as well. So this helps them. This is an overall marketing thing that we're doing. There's more, obviously, that's going to be coming out when it comes down to Titan. We have been really strongly focused on us. Denny Walsh with Degenerate Media has been doing awesome when it comes down to our filming. You couldn't ask for anything better. We've brought somebody in that does like, it's funny that Eric was on here. Eric's will be joining Titan and be the part of filming our backstage promos and backstage vignettes. So he'll be a part of Titan doing that. So we've got more structure and more things that are going to be happening to facilitate what we've got going on in the future. It's more of I want to say a light corporate setting, rather than just focusing on the independent part of it, going, okay, it's more than obviously me, Charlie, or Tony. I mean, it's a very large team. No, it's cool, man. You're going to start to see a lot of changes, a lot of structure, a lot more, you can see that visibility wise, a lot more on our social medias, and it's going to take off well.
Okay, awesome. Now, you just went to a gathering of sorts recently. Can you let everybody know what was going on there?
Yes. Yesterday, I know people have seen, especially on Eric Sims' Facebook, as well as shared on mine. We got into, cool conversation, and looking forward to working with ESS again. Looking forward to work with Eric Sims. I've always been in communication with Eric. It's never been a problem. A good rapport, always a good relationship. People thought that we had a bad relationship. We never did. Truth be told, several years ago, not Titan related, but a different company related, it was Eric Sims that bailed me out of a very big jam. So there's always been that respect level in regards to Eric Sims. Always have been that respect level. So I'm happy to be working with Eric again. A lot of cool futuristic things that are going on. A lot of understanding. I understand where he's coming from. He understands where I come from, and I think truly, I really think that the relationship would go well. He invited me down today. I went down to the gathering today in Charlotte, North Carolina, and T-Mart. It's T-Mart's gathering, and I'm not a big convention guy. However, I was highly impressed. I really had a good time. I got to see a lot of people. I made a lot of new connections there on behalf of Titan. So that was really cool. I've got a lot of, phone numbers and people. A lot of people recognized me as well. So that was like astonishing. Yeah, that was really cool, man. I was wearing my Titan Championship Wrestling shirt and walking through, and a lot of people have recognized me. A lot of positivity, of a lot of hey, when you're coming back down, right? Because it's been a year since the Andre show, so it was really cool. I mean, really cool. And like I said, the convention was great. I had a lot of new friends, and I'm happy for that. I really am. This is going to help, especially for the remaining of 2024, 2025, and so forth, help raise the bar for Titan and keep moving Titan along. It's just smart things. It's the creativeness, especially with the creative team. I myself is still booking. We've kind of halted all, newcomers coming into Titan. I'm taking emails and stuff like that. But I've halted because at that point, man, we're doing 13, 14 matches per show. It's too much.
Yeah,
It's draining.
too much. Yeah.
It's draining. So we brought it back down. We've got a formula that we put in place that's going to be really good. And it's just a lot of positive things in motion. And you'll really start to see it as, with this remaining of the year. We just put out September show, Guerrilla Warfare. It's been 3 years since we've done a warfare.
There we
So
go.
we upped the ante with Guerrilla Warfare right there, September 14th in Bayville Elks.
Wow.
Happy to be part of that. The Bayville Elks Children Committee was invited by Titan and its roster and management to come down and and enjoy the show. Charlie just put that picture out earlier. In October 12th, we returned back to Hoboken, New Jersey. We haven't been to Hoboken since last October. We were supposed to be in Hoboken in May. We were supposed to be there for the Civil War, which was when we were bringing up the guys from North Carolina. Unfortunately, that didn't pan out. I could have ran my date. I didn't. So we just focused and left it with October. So, which is cool. I mean, it's coming up. It's amazing how time flies, right?
Yeah.
And then obviously in September we'll announce the location of Mount Olympus in November. So that's really awesome.
Mount Olympus.
Correct. And December was still, we got the aftermath, and then come January is Titan's 5th year anniversary.
Wow. A lot of
5
stuff
years.
happening this year.
Yeah, 25's calendar is actually starting to build up really nicely. We're actually surprised ourselves. I mean, we're in August, the beginning of August, and 25's calendar is rocking and rolling. And again, we're so appreciative. We're appreciative to the Titan Nation that allows us to do this, that supports and is there. The wonderful fans, the fans that critique and the fans that give their opinions, and the fans that they message me, and they message the team and stuff like that, and of confidence, and it just keeps us rolling. It really does. And the more we could advance on Titan, the better we're going to be.
Okay, awesome. Seems like you're on a path of forward, relentless progress.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, look,
it's a good thing.
Absolutely, right? So Constant Pro Wrestling, which was under the Titan Enterprise banner, they had an awesome debut show.
I heard all about it.
They did. Yeah, it was a phenomenal show. I mean, I wasn't there in person. However, I was on the phone, and I was following and listening and stuff like that. They had an awesome, and the people, were
awesome.
Huge about them. I expect them to return. Well, you can expect them to return because I mean, it was really awesome. Awesome. We're working on placement for Chosen. We're working on that. Yes. We didn't forget about the one that, because of the weather. So we didn't forget about that. So we're looking for placement on that. So there are several things that are coming into play.
Okay.
So yeah, there's going to be a lot of changes, especially structurally, and it's working. A lot of brilliant minds, and I'm thankful for that. because it's not just me, right? It's a whole plethora of people, and you know what? Not to pull back the curtain, but even such as yourself, you and I mean, we could be honest here. You and I talk. You and I talk almost on a nightly basis.
Oh, a lot, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, we kick ideas back and forth,
We
and
too.
So I mean, again, you yourself with a brilliant mind, and it helps. It really does, and to know that there's a lot of people that support me, and if you don't support me, you support Titan, um, and that's really where it's at. I mean, look, the end of the day, it's not about um, it's not about the growth of me. It's never been the growth of me. It's growing together, right? Growing the
Yeah.
company together, growing each one
Each
of us
other.
together, right? Marketing you is marketing me, and really, just putting the product out there for what it is. It's an exceptional product. Believe me, we've got a lot more compliments than we do ever negativity. People may see the negativity on the online. Listen, you expect it. You know what I'm saying? It comes with the
Yeah.
territory of being better.
It comes with being successful. It's just part of it.
Correct. It happens, and you know what? I'm at the point now where I smile and laugh, and
I'm at the same point.
exactly, but the compliments that I do get, and the compliments that I, not just for me, I mean actually the Titans and the compliments that they get, man, it's like wow,
Yeah. Yeah, 100%.
So I'm excited. I really am.
That's awesome. Now, speaking of building each other up and stuff, at, of course, Seaside, I am going to be doing something different that I haven't done there. I'm going to be teaming up with Around the Ropes, and we're going to do a live podcast.
How amazing is that?
Isn't that
I
great?
can't believe that, right? I don't think I've ever myself ever experienced that, to where two podcasts same time cross branding each other and covering an event. I think that is absolutely phenomenal.
Well, me and John have done it before.
Have you? Yeah,
So
I've never experienced it.
It went smooth, it went smooth. So when he approached me over the idea, I'm like, you know what? Yeah, let's do it.
So John messaged me a few days ago. And he asked if I would be willing to talk, and yeah, I told him absolutely. And me and John haven't spoke since December of last year. Now, when we were doing, it was his anniversary of his podcast and stuff like that. We were supposed to be celebrating it on the Titan show. I believe it was December, was Aftermath. We were celebrating it on something happened to where I couldn't make that show.
Right.
I remember. I think it was because of the truck breakdown. Yeah. And I was scrambling. I really was. I wind up I had to send the pre-sale money to Tony and Charlie to make sure the envelopes were paid, right? I've got to make sure the matches are sent out. There was a lot of scrambling I had to do on my part, and I wasn't home. So it's not like I had everything with me and everything. I'm just trying to type everything out. And I told John, right? Listen, I'm a man. I make mistakes. And I told him straight out, bro, I apologize. I sincerely apologize to him. It was me who dropped the ball. I didn't blame it on anybody. It's not Charlie's fault. It's not the team's fault. It was me. I dropped the ball because there was so many different extra. So I was focused on the matches, get the matches done, right? Between the agents and all that. And I wasn't thinking of the extra things that I needed to send over and, put this over, do this, do that. I just sent the show over, and it was my fault, absolutely my fault. And I asked for his forgiveness, and he did. He forgave me, and it was an awesome conversation. Yeah, I'm human, but we have made strides, and we have made things now to where that doesn't fall through the cracks, right? So we're talking.
Locks is on, so I'm telling him to show respect to you.
Nah. So we're making strides to, for those cracks not to happen again. So, yeah, I mean, things like that wouldn't happen again. But we told John, we'll make up for it. He's like, I'd love to come down to the August show. I said, by all means, please come down. John's always been a great guy. I've never had any issues with John. He's turned his life around. Looks phenomenal. It better job, and it looks great. And I've always been a cheerleader for him. It just, I dropped the ball, and I made that mistake, and so I sincerely apologize, and I'm happy to have this, and unbelievable how you both are doing this together, and I think it is really awesome.
Block says, I saluted you all more respect you need, thank. Just in case he tries to get out of line, Billy. Catch it back.
Yeah, there's a little button called block.
Yeah, blocks.
There you go.
Better be careful, blocks.
And what's cool? I sent over a screenshot to Serena. It was this day, 1 year ago, that you announced me being on your podcast.
Was it really?
To the date, yeah, here I am on the podcast, yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, August 2nd.
She's not talking to me. She's mad at me.
You've been messing up, dang.
I've been messing up. I'm sorry. I was stuck at work. Thanks soon. That's
all right, Serena.
I had to shower and smell good. I got a thing with smelling good.
Now you have to smell good, brother. Shit. This is wrestling world. You have to. Wash your ass.
Wash your ass.
I
tell my kid, because you don't like to take shots, I said, you better wash your ass, son.
That's right. That's right.
It was like,
Serena, how are you, honey? Shout out to you. I know things are difficult. Papa Dan got you on some late schedule, but we'll be all right. We'll get through it.
Shout out to Serena. I think she fell asleep on us. She's angry.
I didn't see the XYZ posts and the ... posts.
The
before. ...
I'm trying to get her to come to a show, man. At least in the
day
fall.
I'd love to meet her. Yeah, absolutely.
At least in the fall. We'll try to get her out there. I'm going to have to kidnap her or something to get her there. All right, let's talk about some matches coming up for Seaside Heights. Showdown 2 title wave. Love that.
Fire away.
Oh, let's talk about, before we get into it, Glenn Kelly Real Estate, LLC.
Glenn Kelly has been a personal friend of Charlie and mine for several years, many years. An excellent guy. Honest, hardworking. He owns his own realty company. Sells a lot of high-end properties. But not just at the high end, but he'll sell all kinds of properties. He's a big part of Ocean County. He's always been real with us. We've always been real with him. He's a very, very extreme large part of how this Seaside, these Beachcomber thing came into play. So I think, he loves the Titan product. He's always been a fan of the Titan product. He's always been a supporter of ours. So we were happy that we were able to do the first Seaside. And again, we were requested to do the second one. And here we are in August. So I believe, going forward for years and obviously, hopefully forever, that Titan will open the summer in Seaside and close the summer in Seaside.
I love Seaside, man. The last show we were at, so much fun.
Oh, it was incredible. Yeah, man, it was a great show. What a great show. And you know what? We were a little nervous, we were biting our fingernails. We were a little nervous. We didn't know what we could and couldn't do. And we got to feel the lay of the land, and so now this show here, man, is superbly done. And a lot of, I can't give nothing away, but a lot of shocking moments. And it is, the show is shaped up to be definitely set the tone and the pace for what the remaining balance of 24 is going to be.
That's awesome. Let's get into some of these matches as we progress. We got Robbie Romero versus Tony Chinny.
Robbie Romero, Tony Chinny. That was on the first Seaside. And neither one of them, yes, it was, and neither one of them will let it go. They will not let it go. So, it's only made sense to bring it back to Seaside again. And, who's going to take out who on this one? It should say grudge. And really a big grudge on that.
Grudge.
It should. It really should. Yeah. So you're definitely stemming from the June 1st. Seaside Showdown. This is definitely personal.
That's right. It's personal, man. He brought a pizza pie. All right, let's move on to the next one. We got the TC Lightweight Championship match: Andrew Paulino versus Pedro Pablo. Now, I haven't met Pedro before. Tell us a little bit about Pedro.
No, you haven't. Pedro, when I was with a different company, Pedro was visiting from his country. I believe it's Chile, right? So he was delivering. Wow, I'm thinking of work tomorrow. He was visiting from his country. He hit us up. He really wanted to be on an event. I put him on an event. He did phenomenal. He did. He was actually a fantastic wrestler. Put on a heck of a show. So he, I did for a while now. He's going to be moving to the States. He's going to be around.
Oh, wow.
He hit me up. He asked me, and if he could partake on a Titan show. Obviously, he remembered me. Absolutely. He wanted a challenge. What better way to put a challenge? The TCW lightweight champion, Andrew Paulino.
He's developing more of an edge every day.
Yes, he has a little bit of an ego, and
we're
hoping that we're hoping that Pedro Pablo could knock that ego out of him.
Oh, I guess we'll find out. All right, next. Oh, that's the main graphic. PJ Savage versus Frankie Picard.
So let's go into this a little bit.
Yes.
Excuse me. I'm just trying to
put it into words.
Yeah, because I myself do not feel well about this match to begin with. And not because it's bad or it's horrible, because it's never been done. That's number one. And number two, there's a lot of personal beef between them two. Okay, especially over here at Titan. On a business stand front, these gentlemen do business. I mean, it is what it is. But on a personal stand front, it's honest to God is really that who is bigger and who is better. These two have never faced before. So it is a combustible element. I was on the verge, and it was put out there, actually by mistake. I was going to cancel this match. This is how personal things got.
Wow.
So I was actually going to tell them both to stay home. I had wound up putting up, Charlie put up a graphic by accident. He put up the one without both of them on the poster. Again, it took creative several days to talk me into keeping the match going. In which I saw their point. So this match is critical, really is. This match is sought out for because it's them two have never faced each other before, and a lot is on the line. Especially even with Titan or for themselves personally, a lot is on the line. So I will be watching this with because I'll be there. I'll definitely be my eyes will be on this match intensely.
I think the whole Titan roster will be eyeing this match.
Yeah, I mean, you don't know where it's going. I don't know. I mean, anything happen.
Blocks says he'll be lurking. I'm sure he will be. Next up, we have a 6-man tag team match. Live Danger with Adonis Stone versus Stan Styles and the Audacity.
Yeah, so Live Danger at the June 1st Seaside show, they were amazing. I mean, they wrestled Deadly Sins for the tag team titles. Ultimately, they didn't win. Deadly Sins retained their titles. However, the fans went nuts over them and for them.
Nuts.
So yeah, so it only makes sense for them to come back. They're bringing in a friend with them of a Adonis Stone, who has been working very hard as a Titan, has been taking on all comers. They're up against Stan Styles, who has a name for himself.
Yes.
And he's teaming with the Audacity. which is which is an up and coming tag team duo that is just they're unbelievable. They really are. So right. So they that is going to be a phenomenal match. I mean, when you talk about hard hitting matches and it's all about strategy and who's got the really who's got it. This is the match to see.
100%. All right, I'm so excited to see this match. All right, what's next? Oh, that's the same graphic. Double Serena take. All right, we got Adam Ace versus the guy in the comments, Blocks.
Well, still ain't taking my time. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. So, Adam Ace and Blocks, things have gotten really. The feathers are really ruffled in Deadly Sins. I kind of really don't quite know what is going on with them, and I've noticed that Frankie and Blocks have kind of just pushed everybody away. Hey, listen, we are the Deadly Sins, and we're going to defend these titles. And at the same time, it was a big swerve and turn on Adam Ace. So Frankie, being that Frankie is in the match with PJ, it made sense for Blocks to step in for Frankie and take on Adam Ace. So we're really we're watching these tag team champions for the first time in a long time in single matches on this event on a event.
Yeah.
So I don't know what I mean, I'm sure they're going to gain out of it, but I'm just curious to see which direction this goes. I mean, Block's got to feel some type of way that his tag team partner is in a main event for a heavyweight title, and he's not. So, it's hey, who knows? You never know what.
Yeah, he says he's gonna clean up the mess again.
Hey, listen, you got to back. If you're gonna have a mouth, you got to back it.
You got to back it, Blocks.
That's right. That's all I got to say. And you better back it with Adam Ace. No slouch.
He's no son. No, he's tough, man. All right, next match, Mr. Daniel Alexander versus the freshly Trey Felipe.
If you want to talk about a phenomenal spot match or a phenomenal cold match, I mean, this is really where it's at.
This one might steal the show.
Yeah, bro. You're talking Daniel Alexander versus Trey Felipe. I mean, two phenomenal wrestlers. So I'm looking forward to that. I mean, there's really no story behind them two other than just straight competition. This is from bell to bell. It's going to be an action-packed match, whether it's on the mat, whether it's in the air, on the ground, or on the water, on the top of the building, or down at the block, or pizza house, wherever it's going to be. This is going to be a phenomenal match.
Man, I'm excited for this, man. I love those guys. All right, let's see what else we got. Oh, here we go again. A six-person tag team match. The Devout Amity LeVay, Unhinged Amity LeVay, as I call her, Aaron Roxas and Anthony Gango, Dr. Sleep, versus Social Influence with Tiffany Avatar wrestling with them and Samira in the corner.
Yeah, I mean,
this
the newly formed Devout. Listen, you can't. And Aaron Roxas is one person I didn't want in this company for a long time. I don't know if you remember that. I've said that a lot of times. I don't want you here. You shouldn't be here. He sought out and did everything he said he was going to do.
He's
nuts. When I tell you, well, aside from being nuts, he's everything he said he was going to do, he did. Period. One way or another. Okay. Anthony Gangone is a champion. Roxas is a middleweight champion. Amity the Goddess is a war champion.
Yeah.
These are three champions in the same on the same team. So everything they said they sought out to do, they are doing. And they're legit. They're taking names and taking prisoners here with this. There's been an ongoing battle with Roxas and Gangon, again, social influence. But being that Amity is now part of the Devout, Tiffany only makes sense for Tiffany to square up with social influence to take them on. I don't know where this is going to go. I mean, this could be real sadistic. This match.
It could be.
It very well could be. You have three legit unstable people on the same side. And we all felt the wrath of Amity, including myself.
Yeah, me too.
And I felt the wrath of Roxas because in the ring not too long ago, man, I was choked out. So people had to save me. So, and Aaron Roxas, he retired Johnny Moran, a former Titan heavyweight champion. So, man, I've got nothing but I mean, you can't stop those who say what they're going to do and they actually going to do it. I mean, it's hard to stop it. So here you are.
Oh boy.
I mean, good luck to social influence and Tiffany. You better get some real good sleep the night before because you're going to go to work.
That's right, Tiff. Make sure you get some rest. Man, it's going to be a stacked night on Seaside Heights. Seaside Showdown 2 Tidal Wave Saturday, August 24th at the Beachcomber Bar and Grill. Now, let everybody know when this starts. Serena's up.
We're missing one there, buddy. We're missing the Battle Royal.
We are missing the Battle Royal. So let's talk about it.
Missing
I didn't
the
get
Battle
that graphic.
So the remaining balance.
Maybe I did get the graphic.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I saw it at first. So
that's right. Here it is. I'll put it back up. Just give me a minute. But anyway, go ahead and talk about it.
So at the Battle Royal is the winner of this Battle Royal goes on to be the number 30th entrant of Mount Olympus in November. So it really gives you the greatest odds of, there we go.
There we go.
It gives you the greatest odds of who's going to win Mount Olympus Rumble, right? So, and I know people have pointed out, and I'm going to point out as well because there is a different graphic than this one. So Frankie's on this graphic.
Right.
It's not because he's going to lose a PJ. That's not the case. The case would be if Frankie was to win the heavyweight title, Frankie wouldn't be a part of that. This would be PJ that would be a part of that now. So
okay.
Yeah. So what they failed to do is put PJ on that poster. PJ is actually supposed to be on that poster. So there's two different variations of that post, actually three to begin with. But thank you to graphics. But there's three different variations of that poster. It's because we don't know where that Frankie and PJ is going to be at. So we don't know. So yeah, it was. So we're looking forward to that.
Man,
but what a battle royal that's going to be. And Titan really doesn't do battle royals. We very rarely have ever done them. I think the last time we did one was Shriners, but that was specific reason. Before that, I don't remember. We do a Rumble once a year. We don't really do battle royals, but this one we wanted to see who was going to be number 30 for Mount Olympus.
Man, we have the one and only Michael Fain, all in one in it. Face, Chaco, Mr. James, Casey Lycan, Magic, Jeff Noyes, Abs, Oliver, Mr. Bon Jovi's in there.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know the other guys. I don't think I've met the other guys.
Mike Donovan, Jacko, Face. I think you got everybody. Oliver Passion, Jack Martin.
Jack Martin, that's what it is. Block says it doesn't matter who's in the poster. If it comes down to me and Oliver, may the best man win. Spoiler, going to be main event Blocks. Mm-hmm. Oh, that Blocks. He can't just not keep quiet.
What do you think of my end every day?
Man, what an explosive ending to the summer at Titan Championship Wrestling Seaside Showdown 2 Tidal Wave. And then we're just going to roll on into the fall. We got Guerrilla Warfare Saturday, September 14th in Bayville, New Jersey, followed by Savage Intentions on Saturday, October 20th at the Hoboken Elks Lodge, and many other surprises coming later on in the year. And as
yeah.
we roll into that, and more will be announced later on into that
Oh,
year.
absolutely. I mean, Titan doesn't stop. You know, we've always got a plethora of things that we're looking for and upcoming. Um, you know, like I said, today was really positive today. Made a lot of new connections. You know, we're going to be bringing somebody in who's a real pro that I'm sure in the local area everybody knows.
Oh yeah.
We're just waiting for the video to be edited. So I got to hang out with a good friend of mine anyway at the gathering today, regardless. But it was cool, man. It was really cool. Looking forward to the future as always, and not more specifically the future for the Titan Nation. I mean, they're it's going to be pretty cool, man.
It's gonna be awesome, man. I'm so excited to be back at Seaside and be back there in the fall for all the shows.
Yeah, I know this really good guy that I've been talking to in regards to Titan merchandising. That's
Oh
supposed
yeah.
to be yeah, I
Okay.
mean he's got a lot of years in merchandising. Is another brilliant mind. So you'd expect merchandise from Titan that you're gonna see um Titan's own line of merchandising stuff. So, expect
That's
that.
huge
That's
news.
upcoming expect that upcoming in the future because that's a whole nother team that's being put together when it comes down to that. So, there's a lot of elements that's being put in. More than obviously shirts and your typical
Right.
hats. We want more out of that. We want a lot more out of that merchandising thing because even with stuff that during the show, day of the show, you'll be able to get at the day of the show rather than on because you wouldn't be able to get it online. So certain things, you know, that you would want, it comes from the show. So
Right.
it's pretty cool.
Now I got several stuff to announce as we wrap this up, Billy. Let me wrap up with a special guest coming up later on this month, and the date will be announced soon. But it is the one and only Kai McKenna coming to be on the Barricade podcast.
That's
Kai is making a
awesome.
name for herself down south and even up here. As a matter of fact, she is at Invictus tonight because she is their women's champion. And she is
Yeah, Kaya
defending her
McKenna.
title.
I have met Kaya a couple of times. She had, I believe, yeah, it was on the first two Goddesses events. The debut, I believe, was the debut in the second event. Kaya had worked for Goddesses, so I always a pleasant meeting. It was really cool. I hope she has done well. I haven't talked to her in a very long time.
She has been doing really well. I talked to her the other day,
Awesome.
and she's coming on, and she's excited to come on, and we have a lot to talk about what's going on in her life in wrestling. All right. After that, not only am I going to be with you at Titan Saturday, August 24th, but the next day after, I'll be making my own debut at Kaiju Pro Wrestling's Rumble in the Jungle on August 25th at 2 p.m. What I'm going to be doing there, Billy, is a secret for now.
Ooh, man, I can't wait to find out what it is. Kaiju Pro Wrestling.
Once I can break it, you'll be the first to know. Actually, you'll know after the podcast.
There you go.
I don't think I even mentioned it to you.
No, you didn't.
No.
But I'm a fan of Kaiju. I've always been a fan. I've always watched their stuff of where they're going, what they're doing. Great management there, great leadership there. They're bringing in more and more talent as things go along. You could see that they're growing up there in the New England area. So I'm excited to see how they continue to grow. I think that they they apply that even more brilliance, they're going to be really just fine.
Okay. Yeah, those are some kind words, Billy. Good stuff, Billy. All right. After that, where will I be? Actually, before that, I will be this Saturday right here in Long Island, New York. And I hope I didn't get rid of the graphic, but I think I did.
Drum roll.
No, there it is. Oh, no, that's the other one. This is it. Summer of Love 4 on August 3rd. This Saturday, as you can see who's front and center right there, our pal, Amity LeVay. Who knows what she's doing. The last time I met her at a NYWC show, she was doing a eulogy for all her victims. So who knows what she has up her sleeve this time.
Oh my God.
Oh my-
NYCW is one show. I'm not even gonna. I was actually talking to PJ, and I keep telling him. I think I've said it to you as well. That's one show, and I haven't been to.
You did.
Not that I could remember. In over 4 years, I have not been to a wrestling show outside of my own. That's one company, one show I actually want to attend. I actually want to go, just to sit in the back row and just enjoy,
Enjoy
the
a
show.
good show. They've been
The
killing
owners
it
there,
lately.
the leadership there is really cool, man. I've talked to one of them several times, and in fact, I keep saying I'm going to call him, and I keep forgetting to call him. But
he's a busy guy, though. He's busy.
I'm gonna need an alarm clock to set me. I know he's a busy guy, so am I.
You are too, yes.
But again, from that free for all, a friendship was formed, and and I really appreciate that friendship. So you could let him know I am gonna remember to call him.
I'll let him know
but,
tomorrow. I'll tell.
Yeah, let him
I'll
know
tell him
tomorrow. Be like,
I'll tell him
fuck,
tomorrow.
Billy's trying to call you, and I know he's gonna be busy tomorrow, so I'm not gonna bother him.
He's gonna
But
be busy.
over by Monday, Tuesday, I'll definitely give him a call if I can reset my alarm to remind myself. But that is one show I do want to, outside of the Titan products, I do want to attend. I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully, I can make that soon.
Hopefully, man. After that, I'm going to be at Barricade Pro Wrestling's Gold Rush Rumble as D-Vibe will be in the Rumble. Make sure you go to VictoryProWrestling.com to get your
That's
tickets.
awesome. Yeah, Victory Pro, man. They're doing their thing as well.
They're doing their thing, yes. 100%. After that, man, I got a full schedule, man. Holy cow. I don't know, Billy.
See?
I need some
soon.
Can
worldwide.
Can someone send me some toll money? I need some toll money. After that, I'm heading back to Jersey for Pre-Combinations Grand Rumble. Man, it's a month of Rumbles, man. The Grand Rumble. And the official entrant is, of course, our friend Tiffany Avatar. Sunday, August 18th. Make sure you go to Pre-Combination Wrestling, get your tickets.
Good luck with you, Tiffany, in that Grand Rumble. Yeah, Bree Combinations Grand Rumble is going to be phenomenal. You can tell it's shaping up to be really something really special.
I need to get some rest. Oh, I'm glad this guy's here. Mr. Herb Simmons, how are you?
Herb, how are you, sir? I hope everybody's well. Hope everything's well, man. It was a pleasure. Talking with you on that on that summit, man. That was really awesome.
And what a success the summit was for all of us, 100%.
I know, but I want to reach out to these gentlemen, especially Herb, man.
Yeah.
I want to do a lot of talking with Herb. I love to be like we spoke about on the summit, send people back and forth.
Yeah.
I mean, he's, you're really a brilliant mind that I definitely want to bring Herb in myself to learn from. In fact, I think I'm going to jump in the car, drive up to one of his shows to tail him for the rest of the night,
Let's plan it out, man. I'm coming with you.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Something I'm looking
I was
forward
already
to.
at one of the shows, man. I had a great time.
Oh, I can only imagine, I listen, all I am is a sponge. I love, listening to ideas and being a sponge for knowledge, and how to better, how to better myself, how to better Titan for the fans and for Titan Nation. And, and it starts with me, and I'm not putting me on a pedestal by no stretch of the imagination, but if I can't do something well, then everybody else can't do something well. And it's very difficult, So I wanted to just obviously with smart people just, really learn.
Yeah, 100%. And Herb's been in the business over 50 years and worked with such great talent, such as NWA in the beginning. He worked with Larry Disnick and all those guys who like really shaped the business for what it is today.
Yeah, and God bless him, really paved the way for guys like me, here we are independent and
he says his sponge is just about wore out. He's still got the fire in the belly. He's still got the fire in the belly.
They're gonna tell you, brother, you got 5 more years in you. Come on.
Oh man, at least 5 more years.
10 more years, 20 more years.
Wow, we got some more stuff to roll around here, man. I'm gonna be conducting. Seems like next week's gonna be Southern Week, but also Herb will be back sometime soon in the next couple weeks. So
That's
stay
awesome.
tuned for that. But man, I have Wednesday, August 7th, the OCW New Era Champion revived Austin Bolo, who's very excited to come on. He just shared something that said he's very excited to come on.
That's good. He's excited to come on.
So that's good. I also got K Southern Style coming on. Also very excited to come on as well. A lot of stuff. Billy, you've been on.
Screw that guy.
Billy.
Screw that guy, Billy.
Oh man, we gave the haters a lot of things to say about us tonight. But anyway, Nova Rain is coming on too, as she's taking on K Southern, and this is gonna get nuts. It's gonna be a great week. I'm telling you. Great week.
Very productive.
Here we go. Oh, Herb has Haku tomorrow. Oh my gosh. Herb
cool,
Haku. Now I sat near Haku when I was at FanFest, and he's very intimidating. Very intimidating, and his sons are killing it in the Bloodline right now.
Yeah, they are.
Oh man. Oh, what's this guy got to say now? Billy Fetzke, playing with my money is like playing with my emotions. Nights like
what
this,
up,
I
Big
wish
Perm?
that raindrops would
Big
fall.
Frankie. Wait, Frankie. Dang.
Frankie's not happy.
He knows what I'm talking about.
Frankie's not happy at all.
Hey, Hart. Yeah, he knows.
All right, Billy. Last words. What do you want to say? Last words for the night. Give a quote. Give us a good quote that we can all like feel good about.
I'll tell you what. You know what when I'm speaking to the roster, I'm speaking to everybody. I've been saying the same thing for 4.5 years. And I'll say it on here tonight. Stay healthy. Stay healthy, mind and body. Make smart decisions, especially in life. Always protect yourselves. Always protect yourself. Always watch your own back. And stay tight and strong, tight and proud.
That's awesome. Good stuff. Tight and strong, tight and proud. I am definitely tight and strong, tight and proud. Oh, Serena says, Billy, thank you for coming on. Serena woke up.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for joining us, Serena.
It's always a pleasure, man. This is one of my homes, and I'm happy always to be on here. And I love you guys. I appreciate you guys always. I mean, this is family. This is more than This means a lot to me as always. I don't really I'm not really good with lives, right? So especially on my personal Facebook or on the Titan Facebook. However, you guys give me the platform to talk and tell about Titan and things that are upcoming. So believe me, I appreciate you guys more than you ever realize.
Appreciate you. I do. That's why I call you every night.
Yeah.
You're probably thanks soon. Go to sleep. Thanks soon.
No, because here's the funny part. You're so accustomed to call me at night knowing that I'm in the truck that when I'm home, you'll still call me that same night. You'll be like, and I'll be sleeping like, oh my God. I forgot to tell him I'm home.
Herm's got some words. You may not make them believe it's real, but I can make you believe I am.
There you go, man. That's awesome.
There you go, man. Hope to see that collaboration between you and Herb in the future, man. Hope
I'd love to, man. I definitely would love to go to his show as well. I mean, that's something that, I guess when you go back out there, Dank, I think that's something I'm going to have to plan around with. And when you go out there, I'm going to have to shoot out there. It's actually closer for me to go to him than it is for you to go to him, to be honest with you.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, yeah, from North Carolina.
So much money to go there.
No, I'm not talking about money, monetary-wise. I'm talking about time-wise. I could just drive right up there.
Good words. How long would it take you to get there?
Where's he primarily running out of, right? Missouri, right?
Illinois.
Oh, Illinois. Oh, so Illinois line for me, I believe is 7.5 hours.
Really?
Yeah, because I could be in Dayton, Ohio in 6.5.
I'm gonna have to plan it this way. I'm gonna fly to you because it's probably cheaper for me to fly to you. And then we'll ride together.
That makes sense. That really does. That actually would make sense. And then if you fly to me, I'll drive you in, and then you'd have to fly back from there. You're still saving money.
Yeah, 100%. All right. Now, Billy, it's always a pleasure talking. I'm sure I'll talk to you. I don't know. Maybe not tonight. After the party, talk a little bit. But definitely.
My phone's on.
Soon. Okay, all right. All right, you got any parting words for Frankie? Frankie wants to go with you.
Let's say, I got nothing but love for you, baby.
Frankie wants to be in the car with us.
We always, I forget to be in the trunk. We always
He'll be
call
in
it
the
the Five
trunk.
Heartbeats movie, man. It's still one of our favorite movies, The Five Heartbeats. If you haven't had to check it out, man, it's an older movie, but it's a phenomenal movie.
All right, Frankie, talk to you soon, buddy. Everybody else, have a great night. Thank you, Billy Fetzke. We will talk soon. Everybody else, I'll be back next week.